Hi, Faxi Nadu here. I want to show you today a bit on sampling. Everyone is looking for cool samples. I'm talking about word samples, and like kind of spoken word, and as well as just like glitched up words, you know, to use for percussions and stuff like that. So all the time, everyone is looking for cool samples to use, while at the same time, at the back of everyone's head is gosh, I'm using, you know, samples that are copyrighted somewhere, and I might get busted for it someday or not. It depends who you are, if you care or not, I guess. On a moral level, or like on a, if you're, or also on a commercial level, if you're making commercial music that even if you set it like on Beatport, and if you're thinking like ahead, if you're going to be in a movie maybe one day, or like somebody's going to want like a piece of your tune for a commercial or something, and you have samples that are not royalty free, they're copyrighted all over your music, so it's going to be a problem. So you can either not use words at all, or you can kind of do another thing that gets you totally royalty free words quickly from the internet, and in a bit of a suspect quality, I guess, but it's cool because it's kind of already like with effects on it, as you will see. So the method is as follows. What you do is you go to this website, broadcastify.com, and you can use any other website that offers a similar browsing categories, like you will see in a second, but this one is just really great because it has everything, and it's really quick to open everything, and as you'll see in a minute. So what it does is, this website offers you scanners. Now scanners are actually like, you know, on police radio or aircraft radio control towers, railroad radio towers, everything that actually uses area radio, shortwave radio, or AM radio as well, like the marine here, and the amateur radio, and I guess some of the rail stuff maybe. So people are actually listening on the right frequency and catching these scanners live in real time, and broadcasting them to the internet for various shady or not reasons. But we, as musicians, we get this website that actually classifies everything by categories, by countries. You could listen to not every single country in the world, actually not many countries, but you still have quite a few languages. So you do have like English, and then you'd have the Spanish language covered, and Italian covered if you want to take scanners from Italy, French, you know, Greek. Yeah, so you have quite a few, I guess, from Europe and United States, Australia, and stuff like that. And then if you go into the United States, then it gets really detailed. You can actually pick out specific states and specific counties and cities within states. So let's take, for example, California, and then it will show you every single county in California. You can filter it by genre, like public safety, police, whatever. But if you go to California, then already have like statewide things. But let's say we go to LA, and then you get like the whole area of LA, and you can scroll down, and you have police dispatch, fire control, etc., 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 tons of stuff. So you pick one of them, California Fire Special. Press play. A player will open up. It'll take a little second to stream it, and then either it will play or it won't play. I mean, it will play, but there's either stuff going on or there is nothing going on. Like if you connect to like some sort of fire control in Yellowstone National Park, then hopefully there's not, you know, fires going on all the time in Yellowstone. So there might actually not be audio in some of these feeds. But I did open a few feeds, and you can kind of logically, you can know which feeds will have a lot of traffic going on. Like if you go into New York City or Chicago Police Department, then you will have a lot of stuff obviously going on. Now you could just open one of them, like let's say this is Dallas Police Department in Texas. If you open this one up, then you will have the Dallas Police Department, and you can catch wild things. Like I've gotten live things happening in real time and police being dispatched and everything. So this feed is now playing, but there is nothing going on. So what I do like to do is I like to open a ton of these at the same time, and then when you open all of these at the same time, you'll get all these different feeds going, and some of them are mono, and they're going to one speaker, and some of them will be going to the other speaker, and you'll get like this really cool glitchy type of different sounds, different spoken word sounds going on. So I have the Dallas one pressed play. Now I'm adding the California Highway Patrol. I'm adding the Cape Cod Area Marine, and I think this is in Boston, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere like that. Chicago Police Department. And there's action going on in Chicago, yay, so we already got some audio coming out. Northern Illinois Railroads.
Guys, put your footage over.
And New York City LaGuardia International Airport. And okay, I see this fire. Some of them won't load, and it's fine.
588 west, over.
Held on. 724 Adam. And he needs to relocate to 3515 West 16th Street.
So the audio quality that you will get is obviously it's really grainy because of many reasons. First of all, it's transmitting over radio in the original, in the source, and then it's being streamed online and in various qualities, you know, and it's usually pretty lo-fi. So it is cool. It's like it's really the real thing, but it's still coming out with really nasty frequencies, usually mainly on the low end that you really don't want that. So what we do is we just, while recording, the first thing we pass it through is like a low pass filter, and then a compressor that will like this one is, it's like a really high ratio, but this is like the Vinco is designed to work this way, so it's actually like on a 20:1 ratio, but it's only ducking a little bit because the input is not so high, and it's kind of making sure that it's gonna be nasty in a little bit anyway, but it's not so nasty. And then just some more EQ because, you know, it's broadcasting in this range anyway because it's radio. We don't want all this low grumble coming out of the stream, so you end up with this sound.
Now we're in the 10 sector. Burglary just occurred 4208 West Haddon, 4208 West Haddon. McNaughty says.
So we're hearing actually a burglary live going on in Chicago. If I'm not mistaken, this is Chicago.
Broke into the garage over there. It's under rehab. Workers keep their supplies and food in there. And then the offenders are now in a back porch directly across the alley from the location of service.
So they're talking about people that are burglarizing a place in Chicago, and yeah, you could actually sample that and put it in a track. Totally legal, totally royalty free. It's totally, you know, it's lost on the airwaves, and you can use it. And I doubt Chicago Police Department will actually sue you and even know that you've used it. Like there's no way. You can safely use this. What we like to do also, I actually like to open many more. I like to open like 20 of these, and then I like to put a huge delay on all of it, and end up with this.
The recovery is for Maria.
And then I like to actually put the feedback really high, and then put a huge reverb on it. And you end up with this huge drone. Actually, like, I'm thinking that you could actually do live ambient with this, and be a really cool random thing to do live, is actually, while you're at your show, have your laptop, like, or whatever, connected to the internet, get in all these streams, put like all these effects on them, and you got like amazing improvised live drones, like a carpet of sound. that you can use as as a layer. You know, it's awesome. I really like this method. If you try it out, I'm sure you'll have loads of fun, and you'll pick up amazing samples and amazing things happening live. That like there's like an expression, you know, that reality, you know, is like way more crazy than any fiction. So why not sample reality itself? Have a good day. See ya.